morning. So we're leaving the Daytona Beach RV Resort in Port Orange, and we're going to head down the road to Cocoa and put some air in the tires, and then we're going to head further south to the freeway going west towards Tampa. Teana is in the chase car until we get some air in the tires, and we've got Bill as the co-pilot, and we're on our way from racetrack. So we got gas and we stopped at a Firestone tire place to get the tires aired up. However, they weren't able to do one of my tires because I don't have a valve extender in such a way that they could get an air gauge on it, which I thought was kind of funny, but any truck stop has one, and most of the dually tires are all set up the same. You have to have a gauge that you can push on or pull on to put the air in. So we have to drive a little bit to get to a truck stop where I can match the one tire up with the rest of them. But Teana is behind me in the car, and Alex, who we were going to see in Coral Springs over near Fort Myers, just called, and he said that he's going to make us arrangements at the RV park where he is to get us in over there. So I asked him how far away it was. He said about 5 hours. I guess it's about that far. It's about 250 miles, so that sounds about 5 hours. So the way that we're going to drive there is we're going to drive south on 95 to Okeechobee, and then we'll cut west, and when we get over to Cape Coral Springs, or Cape Fort Myers, it's right there. It's Sun and Sand RV Park. So that's where we're going to be for the next few days, and I'll try to get a few more videos out while we're there using nomadic internet, everybody. We have Bill over here sunning himself and being navigator. He seems to know how to put the window down. He just put the window down. But anyway, I'm gonna turn this off for a bit. You can see this is Highway 95 South going towards Key West. Would love to go all the way down, but we have some things we have to tend to that are significantly more important right now. We were going to go north to Hilton Head, North Carolina or South Carolina, wherever it is, and see my friend Brian, but Brian has stage 4 cancer, and he's went in recently to get his teeth done. They pulled all his teeth out and then found out that he had shingles, and the shingles got into his eyes, and then they wouldn't do anything with his teeth. So he's got no teeth, and of course I don't know if they'll do anything for him for chemotherapy, and nobody's contacted me yet to let me know how he's doing. The last time he went in for chemotherapy, he had his heart stop for about 3 or 4 minutes, and they said it happened again when he went in the last time. So I'm hoping that he'll be okay, and that we'll hear something from his brother, who will convey it to another friend of mine, and he'll convey it to me. He did leave orders with his brother to contact me, but his brother is apparently not gonna contact anybody. Anyway, we'll keep him in our thoughts and say some prayers for him as we travel along. Well, as we make our way across to Punta Gorda, we're on Highway 70, and this is what you'll see if you are on Highway 70. This is a state highway that traverses from east to west or west to east, and along this route is a lot of dairy farms. There's some sod farms, palm tree farms, beef farms, but you'll see a lot of people use this as a road back and forth across the state. As you can see through the clearing, it's not much to see out there. It's just a lot of vacant land out there. They've pretty much treated out, farmed it out. Whatever isn't out there is just barren land. It's pretty green though. We're about 69 miles from Cadia, Florida, which I think is pretty much the centralmost part of the state, in the southernmost part of the state, before you get into Miami County, or Dade County as it were. We still have, sounds like about 100 miles left to our final destination for the day. Yeah, this wouldn't be a road I'd want to make a regular trip on. Yeah, you get a lot of that. People in a hurry to go down the road, so they just speed on by. So a little more view of Highway 70, State Highway 70 as you're crossing to the west. Look across the plains there. See, there's absolutely nothing. There's not even any cattle out here. Looks like there might have been at one point. Not out here now though. You can see it's pretty green. There's plenty of water. Plenty of agriculture land here. This looks like some citrus over here to the left. Not entirely sure. I'm going to guess lemons or limes, maybe oranges, maybe tangerines. Looking off to the right, see a few cows out there. Not the herd that you would expect from a cattle ranch. A little closer of the groves on the left here. This is Pumera citrus. So here's some more of the citrus. We have a citrus dog here. Bill the dog. Okay. So I don't know how long we drive along on this, because Teana says there's a lot of nothing out here. And I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of nothing out here. For a long way, there's a lot of nothing out here. So as we drive across 70, we're seeing that the polls that they report on TV that Mr. Stay in your basement Joe Biden is winning at the polls, but clearly that's not what we see. As we drive across the United States, we see Trump signs in all the states along the highway. There's a lot of people selling Trump merchandise. There's, out here along this 70, there's more than a few signs that say Trump 2020. I do believe we're coming into Cadia. It's a big tree RV resort. Fort Myers to the left. We don't want to go that way. There's one of them Trump fence signs that I was talking about. I see a bubblegum machine coming this way.
1 mile. Keep right onto East Hickory Street.
Yep, this will be Acadia. I see the sign. Acadia city limits. As we pass through Acadia, we notice many political affiliation signs. I've seen way more Trump signs, but this is the first town I've seen the Trump or the
Harris.
yeah
Biden Harris.
Biden Harris. That's it. I'm waiting to see if I see any more here that I can.
Oh no, it's Harris Biden. Remember, that's what he said.
That's what he said. Harris Biden. That's it. There's a Black Lives Matter sign. So I can see they don't have very good TV reception out here.
No, they got good TV reception because they listen to all the major stations.
Oh, that's what it is. They listen to the wrong stations. That's it.
But I'm getting away and
Trump. There's a Trump sign right there. We're about 23 miles from our final destination, Punta Gorda. Some of you may remember that name, Punta Gorda. We had a hurricane come in here a few years ago. Wiped out a whole bunch of Florida. Whole bunch of Florida. Here's another Trump fence sign. Right there. That was the first Black Lives Matter sign I saw. The town of Acadia, that's where we were. Yeah. Arcadia, population 8,000 people. We did stop into the, there's a Biden Harris back there, Goodwill store to pick up a couple things and found a couple goods. A dog bed for 10 bucks. Nice memory foam dog bed for the dog. And we got some tiki decoration for the property. Probably have a full boat by the time we get where we're going here. Might be toting a trailer along behind us there. Just never know, right? So we're heading.
all the collector is driving.
All the collector is driving. That's a true statement. We're heading south again. Is that true, correct statement?
Yep.
Okay. This must be where you come down to get your culvert for your local culvert company. Says they're hiring. There's a Trump pen sign over there. Yeah, if you go across the stage, you'll see how many people are Trump people. You don't need to say Biden too much because Biden doesn't exist. So anyway, destination, which is Sun and Sand RV Park. We'll probably do a walkthrough review of the park.
Sun and shade.
Sun and Shade. We'll be meeting and staying at the same park as Alex and Lori. We're going to see their new Phoenix Cruiser. Beautiful machine they bought. Alex had it specially built just for him. Alex and Lori did. So we're down to about 2 miles, getting ready to pull into our destination. Got a fire tower over here. We're pretty far south there on the west side of the state. We're not as far down as we could be. We may go down as far as we could be. It's another 2 hours to the end of the line. Well, to the end of the beginning to the end of the line, right?
Yeah, yeah.
2 hours to, what's the name of that town?
Well,
started, yeah, Homestead. 2 hours to about Homestead. And then probably 3 more hours to the Keys. Unfortunately, we may not be doing that trip this time. I think we're here. This is Sun and Sand. This is our destination for 3 or 4 days, or as long as we want to stay here, I suppose.
Pride Week isn't until November. I must have pushed it back.
Yeah, they for COVID, closed for COVID. Okay, here we are. This is your area, Bill, right here. I see the dog box. We're going to turn this off till we get parked.